Saturday. I am back in here and I'm going to get ready to make a Lynette video. I just decided this morning that's what I was going to do. My nose is kind of red because I just blew my nose. I had to go outside and do some stuff and it's really cold out there. Do you ever go outside and it's like it just makes your nose run? I'm fine. I just had to blow my nose. So I decided to do, left my keys. I had to get some stuff out of the car. Left my keys in my pocket. So I decided to do a Lynette video, and when I went to the little thrift store this morning to drop off that wreath that I made, it's so funny. Every time I take a wreath and donate it, it doesn't even make it out onto the sales floor, and it happened again today. They had it sitting on this little counter where you pay for stuff, and she was getting ready to put a price on it, and the lady that was paying for some stuff said, "How much is that wreath?" Oh my gosh. And they end up selling it to somebody that's there paying for it. It never makes it out onto the sales floor. They always sell it right away. So yeah, I got to see that happen again. I've seen that happen now like three or four times. It's crazy. But I found some interesting little random things at the thrift store, and I'm going to work them into my Lynette video. It's going to be ridiculous as always because Lynette is just ridiculous. Lynette's real easy though. All you have to do is take your accent and kind of twerk it, tweak it a little bit. Pretend you're still living in Illinois where everybody loves to hear Southern accents, so you lay it on a little bit thick without realizing you're doing it. And then people stare at you like you're some kind of exotic bird or something. Just do that. And there you go. And just try to remember the names of the people in Lynette's life and just try to work them into it somehow or another. And that's all it takes. So I found this scarf. This is an infinity scarf. Isn't it pretty? I paid $1/4 for this scarf. It's from, oh, it's American Eagle. Look at that. So I bought this scarf. I thought I would try to work it in somehow or another. I don't know. And all of their Christmas stuff was half price. And I'm going to have Lynette wear this shirt. I found this shirt. So I'm going to have her wear this. And maybe have her wear this scarf somehow. Because, see, normally Lynette wears pink. Well, there's no pink in that shirt. But I thought, well, there's a little bit of, like, fuchsia in this scarf. So I can have her wear that. But right now I'm just wearing a t-shirt. And I'm not going to change in front of y'all. I mean, it's everyday married. We don't get that intimate here. I'm just wearing a hoodie from Walmart. And my Patagonia shirt that I got at Goodwill for like $4. I haven't tried this shirt on yet. I paid $1 for it. I'm going to go ahead and change into that because I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup and we'll just chat. Well, shit, this isn't going to work. I have on like a sports bra under here and it's red and it shows. This thing is tight as hell on my arms. Look, it's like I've been trying to buff up, and I'm trying to show you with my, ow, with my shirt. God, it's tight all the way down. This thing is snug. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to put on something different under it because I can't tell you how many times I put on a shirt for a video and then I realized, like, I usually have on like a sports bra or something under it and they show shit. Well, whatever, I'll get to that later. So anyway, she's gonna be wearing a mistletoe me shirt. What's she gonna be talking about? Well, I have to find a way to work in all the random shit that I bought at the little thrift store. I got all kinds of stuff and it was only like $9 for everything I bought. Everything was $9. Look at this. I found this big ass goose. This was $1. This goose. He has googly eyes and glasses. Where the hell does a goose go to get glasses? Are they prescription? Is there a goose ophthalmologist out there somewhere? And yes, this is very much early 90s decor. Right here it's heavy. It's got a weighted butt. Just like me, that's what she'd say. It's got a weighted butt like I do. I think I've actually said that in some videos before. It's the goose with the bonnet. These things were everywhere in the early 90s. We're going to find a way to work this in there. I paid a whole $1 for this crazy ass goose. Oh, set him down, it makes a noise. All right. Let's go ahead and get pretty. I was going to get started like an hour ago, but my older son came into my room and he just wanted to talk sometimes. And I love that. I love that he does that because I know so many people with teenagers who say, My child will never wants to talk to me. They never want to. My kids love talking to me, and I love that. They don't always want to talk to me. Sometimes they don't want to talk to me. It's usually when I want to talk. You know, when you're a parent, you just have to take what you can get. You let them talk to you whenever they take a notion to talk to you. I gotta move this thing. Sit it on the toilet tank back there. So I'm gonna put on some Almay brow pencil crayon. It's dark blonde is the color. I'm not doing a makeup tutorial. You know, I don't do that shit. I can go into a store and talk to you all day long and not feel the slightest bit uncomfortable or out of place. If I do a makeup tutorial, I'm gonna feel every which kind of way of weird that you can feel. I cannot sit here and tell you how to put on makeup. Do it however the hell you want to. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm the last person that's gonna criticize it. Almay, whatever. I have found this wonderful spackle. It's from Mally, M-A-L-L-Y. It's this, comes with this big ass, like home plate looking sponge. Actually, it looks like a baseball. What is that? Home, first, second? Shit, I don't know. It's a sponge. It's basically spackle for your face. And I like it. It blurs everything. I don't have anything on my face right now except I put on some moisturizer this morning. But no, my son came in my room about an hour ago and we just talked about everything under the sun. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We talked about school. We talked about his plans for the summer. There's glitter on my forehead. Well, it's the holidays. Every now and then I'll just look in the mirror and there'll be a piece of glitter on me and I'll think, well, hell, how long's that been there? Have I been, you know, sparkly all day and didn't know it? Wow. We talked about all kinds of stuff and it went on for like an hour. We talked about current events. We talked about all kinds of stuff. The next thing, now when I first got a sample of this, I wasn't crazy about it because I don't like the way it smelled. But I've kind of decided, it kind of grew on me. I really like it. This is Charlotte Tilbury. It's Charlotte's Magic Cream, the Instant Turnaround Moisturizer. And I use this as a primer under my makeup. It kind of smells like an old lady, so I guess that's fitting. And I have this little paddle here. It's like a tiny little canoe paddle. It came with another product that I don't remember now, but this way you don't have to stick your finger down in it. You just get a little bit of that. It does smell like an old woman. So it's right at home on me. Just mush it on, mush it around. It's a nice moisturizer. I've started using it as, you know, under my makeup. Just take it, mush, mush. Just go ahead and go ahead. You do that and you go ahead and do this and you just go ahead and go ahead. Get it in your hair because your hair needs moisture too. So I'm getting a late start, but hey, honey, it's okay. I will take a late start if it means I get to sit and talk to one of my kids for an hour. Hell yeah. I will take that anytime. Make sure you close it up. Look at it. It's like a giant diamond. Ooh, it's just plastic, but look how fancy it looks. Wow. So I have grown to really like this. I used up the sample I had, and I really like the way it sits under my makeup. It makes me happy. So I'm going to use L'Oreal True Match. N4 is the color, and it's getting a little bit too dark because I've lost most of my tan, but I put it on a little bit darker than normal for these videos because my face gets washed out with the light. So I actually, during regular life, I use this Il Maquillage. This is what I've been using when I'm not making a video. If I just want to put on makeup because it matches a little better or whatever. I don't know. Mush, mush, mush. I'm doing it completely wrong and I don't even give half a fuck because it's Friday night and I'm going to spend the next hour pretending to be somebody else. So, don't care. You can criticize how I put on makeup and I will ignore you. I'll ignore you. I don't care. Blah. So there's that. That. Now I have to wash this off my hand. I have my hand soap that I always use here. Lacura Sugar and Spice, which I bought at Aldi last year, and I bought a bunch of it. And I still have it. So Lynette doesn't wear a wig. Typically she doesn't wear a wig. She doesn't really do anything special, although usually she has on pink, like a pink top or something. But I saw this shirt at the little thrift store, and I thought, that's just so cute. We have to get her to wear that. So she's going to wear this. Okay. Now, I do have a different lipstick for her. I have a lipstick that is not lipstick. Don't put this on your lips. This is Thrive Cosmetics. I was about to put it on my damn lips because I was talking about lipstick. I use a pinker lipstick with her. Normally I do, but she's not wearing pink today. I feel like she has to have something that makes her look different. I don't think she's ever worn a shirt this color before. I don't believe she ever has. So that's why I have to dress it up like with a scarf. I have to give her something. Maybe I should look through my Christmas jewelry and see if I can find something there. I don't know. I have my LA Colors liquid eyeliner in brown because I spare no expense. I only do the top lid. I quit doing the bottom lid several years ago. Because somebody told me that, older women shouldn't line their lower lid. And it gave me an excuse to stop doing it. So I don't put on a whole lot. Anyway. I have Jeunesse Instantly Ageless. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you. I'm kind of tired. I think that's the longest conversation I've had with anybody in a while. I don't talk to people much. And when I do, the conversations tend to be kind of short. Boop's right outside the door. She wants me to let her in, but I'm not letting her in because when she comes in here, she jumps up on the counter and knocks everything over. And I don't need any help right now. So you have to help that dry. So what did I do today? Well, I had $30 in Kohl's cash that I had to go spend because it expires tomorrow and I didn't want to waste it. But I don't really need anything. So I ended up going there and buying 2 pairs of Adidas pants for my younger son because that's all he wears. And with the they were on sale, and with the $30 off, I got the 2 pairs of pants for like $22. Which is pretty good. And he didn't really need any pants, but I walked around that whole damn store and couldn't find anything else I wanted to buy. Like nothing. I looked around and around and around, and I couldn't find anything else I wanted to spend my $30 on, but I'd be damned if I was going to let it expire. Like, we're going to buy something today. So I saw that they had their Adidas pants on sale. I said, well, shit. Just get him some. But I wanted to use the whole $30. And so I ended up buying 2 pairs of the pants and just paying for the rest of it myself. Let's go with MAC Magic Extension Mascara. It's a pretty good mascara, MAC Magic Extension. It is not bad. It's a nice little mascara. Now, a lot of people don't put their eyeliner on first. And I say, God bless them. You put on your eyeliner whenever the hell you want to. I don't know why people are so quick to criticize. They put on their eyeshadow or whatever, and then they do their eyeliner. I don't care. You do it in whatever order you want to. I don't have a lot. How do I not have anything to talk about? Shit. This has been a very uneventful day. But they did get done with my siding completely yesterday. At about 1 o'clock, they were done and like cleaned up and gone. There was not a scrap of trash anywhere around my house. They cleaned up everything. There was not a molecule of mess anywhere. I was speechless. Now, there is a stack of leftover board from doing it. People keep saying that it sounds like I'm going to say Hardy Boys. They think I'm going to say Hardy Boys. So I'm not going to say Hardy Board anymore because it's freaking people's brains out, and I'm not trying to do that on a Saturday night. Anyway, there is a stack of the boards, leftover boards in front of my house. They are sending somebody to pick that up Tuesday. They're supposed to pick it up Tuesday. So it's not in the way at all. Not at all. It's just sitting in the, off to the side on part of the driveway. It's not in the way at all. I'll do a video. I'll show you everything they did. But it's been cold as hell. And I've been doing other stuff, and I haven't really felt like going out there and walking around and making a video of it, but it looks beautiful. The dormers, there was rotted wood up there. It was really bad, and it was really bothering me. They replaced all that. They got all that down. They replaced it. It looks so good. Oh my word, it looks better than I ever dreamed it could look. And then after I get it painted this spring, it's gonna, oh, my house is going to look like a little gingerbread house. I am so tickled with my house. I love it. I love it. So they said it would be a good idea to wait until spring, let it warm up before you get it painted. So I'm totally fine with that. It has primer on it. It's fine until spring. It's going to be totally fine. I mean, you do have to paint it, but I'm going to get it painted this spring after it warms up. This is such a cute scarf. I have bought so many cool scarves at this store. But I want this to show. So maybe I could do it like that. I don't know. It's got to look sassy because Lynette is just ridiculous. So I'm not really sure how this is going to go. When I do videos like this, there's no script. I make it up as I go along, and I'm never entirely sure how it's going to go. And then when it's over, I don't remember everything I said. It's almost like you go into a trance and you don't remember it. It's actually kind of cool, but it is a good idea when you finish these videos to sit down and write out some of the details in case you want to work it into a future video with that same character, so you'll kind of have a general idea of what you talked about. And I do try to do that, especially with Charity, because she's always doing something, and I can't remember because a lot of that shit is made up too. I feel like she has to have pink eyeshadow. Like she just does have to have some pink eyeshadow. Let me see. I use LA Colors eyeshadow for the most part. This stuff is great. I'm telling you, it's cheap and it's actually wonderful eyeshadow. We have some pinks and purples in here. I could use some of that. And I also have this Ciate London thingy. If I can open it. There's some shiny shit in here. Nah. Well, I don't know. That one's kind of pinkish. I don't know. Let me looky here. Let's do a little bit of this. I like this fuchsia right here. It's a matte finish. I'm doing it wrong. Oh my God, Mary, what are you doing? It doesn't matter, because one thing I love about Lynette, she's like vaguely trashy. I mean, she's not trashy, but she's just like, I don't know. She's the ultimate Walmart girl. She's just, you know, she is what she is. She's not going to put on airs for you. She's not going to hold her tongue. She's going to say whatever the hell she wants. She's not worried about, you know, putting on airs or trying to be something. You know what I mean? She's just, I don't know. She's like the people you meet at a small town parade. Like, she is not trying to impress you. She's not worried about it, you know. So her makeup is not going to be perfect, and she does not give a shit. I like my nail polish, though. Look at that. This is IRL. The name of the color is IRL, and it's from Expressi. It's the Fast Drying Nail Polish by Essie. Beautiful color. Pink and pink. Shit. Blush and Bashful. I feel like that's not good enough. I don't know why. Well, she's going to have some pinkish lipstick on, too, if I can find it. I don't have any lipstick on right now. I don't typically wear lipstick unless I'm making a video. I'm just not a lipstick person, so I can put this away. Then I'm going to go over it with this Laura Geller shit here. It's Laura Geller Baked, Balance, and Brighten, which basically describes at least 3 years of my college experience. Not really. I wish. I spent most of it working. I had a part-time job. I worked 25 to 30 hours a week. Well, my senior year, I only worked like 20 hours a week because I was just dying. I had so much going on. I was also a research assistant for 2 of the psychology professors doing animal behavior research. That was a lot of fun. We did research on mosquito fish. We also did research on voles. And as a research assistant, I got to gather data. I got to observe the subjects under different circumstances. And I got to clean a lot of fish tanks and cages for the voles. It was actually great. It was an unpaid gig, but it was really great. I really enjoyed it. If I had gone on to graduate school like I originally planned, I had decided I was going to go into animal behavior research and not like clinical psychology or anything like that. I really wanted to get into animal behavior research, but ultimately I ended up not doing anything with grad school. That's not really, what is this? This is Pink Wink from Maybelline. This is Maybelline. It's just Maybelline. Not very pink. I have a, that's too dark. I don't like it. Let's see if I have something a little brighter pink upstairs. I may have to do something to her hair. Should I do something to her hair or not? I'm running out of time. I can't just keep fiddling around because at this rate I'm never going to get anywhere. But yeah, so it's Lynette tonight. I feel like I derailed my conversation a couple of times and there was something I was going to say. Oh yeah, I talked about, you know, bake, balance, and brighten. Yeah, I might have baked a little bit and balanced some and brightened a little bit, but I spent most of my time working. See, when I worked at Eckerd Drugs, they had 3 tiers of employment, and it's really shitty, and a lot of companies do this, but trust me, Walmart is not the only one. There are other companies that do this. If you want to be a full-time employee, you have to work a minimum of, I think it was like, at that time, that was back in the early 90s, you had to work at least 39.5 hours every week. If you want to be part-time, you have to work, I think it's 37 hours a week. It's almost the same as full-time. So you have full-time, to be part-time, I think you had to work 37 hours a week, or 36. It was right in there somewhere. I know it was more than 35 because they made sure I never got more than 35 hours in a week because it might change my status. Now, most of their employees were on call. And if you were on call, you worked less than that 36 hours a week. So you could be working 35 hours a week and still be on call. And if you were on call, you got no benefits. You got no vacation. You got no insurance coverage. You got nothing beyond your straight hourly pay. And most of their employees were on call. I was on call. I worked for them for 3 years in Wilmington and about another year at one of their stores in Greensboro when I came here to go to UNCG to finish my English degree. And then I got a job at a hospital and it was 1,000 times better. It was so much better. Oh my God. Retail pharmacy is oh God, it's a nightmare. But then I went to hospital pharmacy and it was so much better. There was a huge learning curve, but it is so much better in the pay and the benefits. Everything is so much better. And I was able to get a full-time job doing that. And even starting out as a trainee, just knowing nothing about it, it doubled what I was making at Eckerd's. I was making more than twice as much. And I was able to get benefits and stuff that I would have never gotten at Eckerd's, and it was full-time. And at that point, I was only taking like 1 or 2 classes a semester just as I could afford to pay for it. I didn't want to take out any more loans, so I just save up money and pay for the classes and the books and everything. So I would only take like 1 or 2 classes, so it was no big deal. Because I had no life, there was nothing to interfere with. You know, I worked second shift, and I would take my classes during the mornings, and it was really actually a great period of time in my life. I really enjoyed it. So that has nothing to do with anything, but I have to stop talking like this because we got to get back into Lynette, because Lynette would never talk about that, honey. She went to beauty college or something. I don't remember what she did now. She has been a nail technician for years, and I love Lynette because you know what? With people like Lynette, they will not bullshit you. Of course, Lynette, I don't believe would ever swear. I don't think she swears. No, because her mama told her better than that. And she actually listened to her mama, unlike some of us. And she knows better than to talk like that, because the Lord will come slap the taste out of your mouth if your mama don't. So you can't talk like that. So you got to get back into it. Lynette is just one of the most real people. I mean, she's not fake. She's not gonna mess around and, you know, be somebody she's not. She's gonna be herself. And I love that about her. So we're gonna have her get into something. I don't know what. I normally work all that out while I'm putting on my makeup, but I've been running my mouth and I hadn't had time to think about it. So while I get set up, I'm gonna figure out what the deal is with all these things, and I'm gonna work that goose into it somehow, and I'm gonna put on a different. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter. I could probably just leave it like that. Actually, it looks kind of cool. It almost looks like I did it on purpose. We got this red right here. You know what? We may just leave that, but is this shirt see-through? Holy shit, this shirt is see-through, isn't it? You know what? She probably wouldn't care. And in the video, it probably won't show anyway. So I'm going to get up there. I'm going to get up there and get her all set up, and we're going to figure out what's going to happen, because I honestly don't know. But thank you so much for being here and for watching me put this crap on my face, and it's been fun, and I'll hopefully have that video up later. If I don't stop talking, I'm never going to get it done. But thank you so much for watching and for being here, and I'll see you again really soon.